What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel if you're new. My name is Alex Costa and today I want to go over 10 major things a guy should never do. And what made me think of this list was actually tip number 1. A man should never get in senseless fights. Last Friday I'm out with my friends, we're celebrating my last day at Google, so I go to a bar. This bar is packed, there's a lot of people bumping into each other, so somebody bumps into me, I spill very little of my drink on this guy. All of a sudden this guy gets really close to me and is very rude, almost like in an aggressive let's fight way. Now this guy doesn't even know me, right? He's smaller than me, he doesn't know that I've done jiu-jitsu for years, he doesn't know that I have 6 or 7 of my guy friends with me and that I work out every single day and I feel like I'm in great shape. It would be a bad move on his part to try to fight me. But you know what? I'm having a great time with my friends, so I apologize, I say I'm sorry, I'm nice to him, and I go have a great time with my best buddies. And that could have easily turned into a very bad night for both of us. Bar fights are just not cool, so if you can be strong and hold back on your part, do it, even if it's hard, even if it's not your fault, even if you think you would win the fight. You know, be strong, go have fun with your friends, and that would be much better than getting into a fight. Tip number 2, having a dirty or a messy car. Your car is supposed to be a reflection of who you are. So if it's all dirty on the outside and then on the inside you have coffee cups, water bottles, and old food that stinks up your car, nobody's gonna wanna be in there. If you have a nice, clean car, besides it being great for you when you're driving by yourself, alone, it's a great feeling to be in a clean environment. Everyone who gets into your car after that, if you decide to give someone a ride, will say, wow, this is a nice, clean person. And that's what you want. Now, there's no need to get your car detailed every single week, all right? But maybe get it washed every couple of weeks. And bonus tip for you guys as well, make sure your apartment is also clean because you never know who might be coming over later. Tip number 3, don't think that you shouldn't pamper your significant other. Listen, there's not a single girl out there who's gonna be like, why did you buy me a gift? Why did you get me flowers? Why are you being nice to me? Why are you being a good boyfriend? No, they're gonna be very happy that you're treating them well. Get them flowers, even if they say they're not into it. Trust me, they are into it, all right? It's a nice gesture, it's a nice surprise, and it makes you look really good. For this video, I partnered up with 1-800-Flowers because, believe it or not, Valentine's Day is just a few days away, which is crazy, right? 2018 is already off to a great start. We're already in February. It's going by so fast. And guess what? Flowers should be number 1 on your list. The roses are super fresh because they get picked when they look their best, and then they get shipped as soon as possible to make sure that they stay fresh. And not just roses, they have a huge selection of really nice Valentine's arrangements to make sure that it's easy for us guys, right? Sometimes we have a hard time picking flowers. Well, guess what? They make it super easy because all you do is choose the flowers and the delivery date, and then 1-800-Flowers will take care of the rest. I just got these delivered from them today and they look and smell great. And if you're watching this, they also helped us with a great deal. You can go to 1-800-Flowers.com/Costa and you can get 18 enchanted roses for only $29.99. So for $29.99, you can get an amazing Valentine's arrangement for your girlfriend, you can surprise her, and you can get your Boyfriend of the Year award. Now, I'm not sure if you guys have ever bought flowers for your girlfriend, you should, but it's expensive. So $29.99 for 18 roses is a really great deal. I'm gonna leave that link listed right in the description below the video. Another thing a man should never do is be gross or disgusting in public. You know, I've seen some guys do some pretty gross stuff in public, like burping or picking their noses or like scratching their stuff in front of all of these other people. And then they laugh about it as if it's okay because they're guys. Girls are not gonna be okay with you being disgusting in public just because you're a guy. You don't get a pass just because you're a dude. That's not how it works. Listen, if you're home by yourself and you have to pick your nose, go to town. You know, you can fit as many knuckles as you'd like. Nobody's gonna care. Just make sure you wash your hands before you shake mine. Now, if you're in public, go to the bathroom. If you have to readjust or you have to pick your nose or whatever, go to the bathroom and you will be fine. You're not masculine because you're burping in front of people. That's not being manly. That just means that you don't have manners. And every guy should have manners. Tip number 5, never be underdressed. This is a big one for me because I've been there before and it's such an uncomfortable feeling. You go somewhere and everyone put more effort than you. You know, it makes you feel like you don't belong. It makes you feel like you need to go home and change. And that is a huge confidence killer. Find out where you're going, make sure you're dressed the part, and then remember that being overdressed is much better than being underdressed. Tip number 6, never get drunk enough to a point where it's just embarrassing. If you're drinking more than everyone else around you, My guess is that you're probably gonna have an embarrassing night. So my personal take on this one, my tip is drink just a little bit less than all of your friends. You don't want them taking embarrassing pictures of you falling asleep at the bar, and if you're the one who drank the most that night, that's 100% going to happen, especially if you're hanging out with my friends. I've learned my lesson. That is never happening to me again. Have a few drinks, have fun, enjoy your night, enjoy your friends, but always be in control. Never lose control because that could be really bad. Tip number 7, guys, do not forget your girlfriend's birthday or anniversary. I've seen so many guys do this, close friends of mine. Why? You have to learn this. Set an alarm, memorize it, write it down, set a reminder, put it in your calendar somewhere. Don't forget it because they will know all of these dates by heart. And trust me, they expect you to know all of them as well. And bonus tip here, guys, if you can remember her family's birthdays as well and just casually bring up the fact that her mom's birthday is coming up in a couple of days, you're gonna be the #1 boyfriend in the world. You're gonna be golden. Girls really like when you pay attention to details, you know, and if you remember that stuff, it means that you care, it means that you're thoughtful, and that goes a really long way in a relationship. Another thing a man should never do, and I see it happening way too much, is letting sports take over their lives. And I love sports. I played a bunch throughout my life. I played a lot of soccer, tennis, MMA, it was all great. But at the end of the day, unless you're out there playing as an athlete, if your team wins or loses, you will be fine. And I'm not saying don't be passionate about sports, right? I hate when the Patriots lose, and that just happened. That was terrible, but I'm okay. So don't start fights because of it, you know? Don't miss out on work deadlines, don't cancel plans with your girl just because your team lost a game. And I know that I'm oversimplifying things here, but it's just a game. You'll be okay. Number 9, don't think it's girly to take care of yourself. I don't think I'm ever gonna understand guys who say things like, wait, you wash and moisturize your face every single day? Man, don't do that. Really? So you're telling me that men need to have dry, dirty skin on their faces because that's manly? Yeah, no, that doesn't really make sense. Girls are always gonna appreciate a guy who is clean, takes care of himself, and looks good. Being dirty, unkept, smelling bad, that's not manly, that's just bad hygiene. And look, you don't need to get facials and masks every single day, but take care of yourself and don't be afraid to let people know that you care about the way you look. And trust me, soon enough, these guys are gonna come up to you and ask you about your grooming routine because they wanna look like you. And who doesn't wanna feel good about the way they look? Never disrespect your girlfriend. Couples argue all the time, I get it. But I'm gonna give you some advice that has really helped me in my past relationships. Don't raise your voice and don't swear because that doesn't help or solve the argument in any way. It actually makes it that much worse. There is nothing more hurtful than to have the person that you love screaming nasty things at you, you know, and once it comes out of your mouth, it's out there forever. She's always gonna remember the day that you called her this or that, you know. It's okay to be mad, it's okay to be upset, but it's not okay to be disrespectful. And that's where I'm gonna end today's video. And if you made it this far, I'm gonna ask you for 3 quick favors. Number 1, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can be part of the YouTube family. Number 2, follow me on Instagram at Alex Costa so you can get daily fashion and lifestyle inspiration. And number 3, don't forget to check out today's video sponsor, 1-800-Flowers, because Valentine's Day is coming up and flowers should be number 1 on your list. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you again very soon. Peace.